Hey, what's going on? 5280 House Cleaning. My name is Simon with HomeSpark. I help home cleaning businesses save a lot of time and energy that they otherwise spend on all the time-consuming parts that kind of take the bulk of running their business. Uh,
Pineapple.
hey, this is Simon. Hey, this is Simon from HomeSpark. I help home cleaning businesses save a lot of time and energy by automating a lot of the most time-consuming parts that they run into running their business. But I was just looking over your Google profile and your website, and I noticed a few things that kind of stood out to me. So I recorded this quick video to kind of share what I'd found and, see if I could help. First of all, you're doing a lot of things really well. Not to say there's any like major problems, but I think that there's a few areas that if we could dial them in, you'd get a lot more visibility and be able to close a lot more clients with a lot less effort. So first off, let's take a look at your Google profile. I really like this profile. You've got a lot of great information in here. The fact that you have your special interest flags in here, so many people forget to do that. So great job on that. You've got your calendar, your booking link. Does that actually go to your booking link? Schedule a virtual visit? Okay, yeah. And then the big thing here is that 4.4, which is you're being hurt by a few one stars that maybe a bad situation or for whatever reason, there's like you've got like three one-star reviews and a couple of two stars. But the way to get that back up is to simply get a lot more of your reviews coming in. If you don't have it in place, I would highly recommend that you put in some sort of system in your CRM, like an automation that every single time you complete a job, your client gets an SMS message or a email saying, "Hey, this is 5280. How do we do? Would you leave us a review? It really helps us grow." Right? It really helps get these numbers up, which will increase this number, which I think this number right here is the single most important thing on this entire page because this is what people use to decide whether or not they want to work with you. One other thing on here that you can have a book now button. It's similar to this, but this, is kind of buried down here in the details. Google now lets you put a book now button. It takes up this whole space and it takes them to the same place as this link right here. So that might be something to look into. You've got good photos on here. This one made me laugh. A lot of good stuff here. One thing that I don't really notice on here is any kind of before and after. Definitely good after shots, but people like to see like before and afters. It really helps. It's kind of a clincher when people are trying to make a decision who to go with. Those before and afters are really important. And then, like I said, those reviews, get those one stars so buried down in the bottom that they don't really affect you anymore. But that's the major thing here is get that book now button. Everything else, it looks great. On your homepage, one of the things that I noticed on your homepage, this area right here where the main page loads and everything else is consistently independently clean. I think this might be dynamic because I saw a different message there before that said we clean more houses in central Denver. And more is usually a comparison, and it didn't make a lot of sense. So more than what? But consistently and dependably clean is a good call to action. You're calling out to your audience with this space what they want, and that's really good. I would look at that. We clean more houses and see if you could come up with a better phrase there. Yeah, this is the homepage. I'm curious about that, but anyway. Um, So one other thing is it was hard to figure out that this is your testimonial section. Instead of this categories label right here, maybe just put testimonials, right? I mean, I guess there's a lot more in here than testimonials, but your people are gonna your potential clients are gonna be looking for something that tells them this is who you are and this is what you can do for them. And a lot of the way they do, one of the most important ways that they do that is through testimonials. And it took me a while to figure out that this was your testimonial section. Um, so that's a really big thing that you want to look for. The main thing that I would say that you should look into is There should be a way on this screen for someone to get a quote on what it's going to take to get you hired and to get their house clean. Jumping down to name, email, phone, message isn't really compelling, right? They haven't made the decision yet when they land on this page that they want to do business with you. So I would actually replace this button with get a quote and take them to the virtual quote page, or even better, replace with get an instant 60-second quote and pop open a window on this page that gives them an automatically generated quote based on your business model and your expenses, your cost of goods, and things like that. So that would be something that if someone lands on this page, the first thing they see is, oh, well, how much would it cost to hire these folks? And it's right there to answer that question. So I think that's about all I had. I just wanted to share some of these things. Take this video and send it over to your marketing team. Watch the difference that it makes, right? If you don't have a marketing team, that's cool. Whoever built your website for you, honestly, some of these things should have already been done. So, I mean, if you like, my team and I could knock this out for you in about a week. But either way, I just wanted to help because I really like what you guys are doing. Be happy to chat if you like, but if not, no big deal. Best of luck to you. Just implement some of this stuff and see what happens. Talk soon. Bye.